Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Monday, the 11th of September, and we are glad to present you our weekly analytical review of the foreign exchange market. Last week, the pair euro to dollar reached the level of 1.2090. New growth was caused by positive reaction of the market to the statements by the ECB head Mario Draghi, who did not show any concerns about strong positions of the European currency. Currently, the pair is trying to start correction, but one may be sure about its development after the breakdown of the level of 1.1960. In this case, the targets of the fall may be 1.1870 and 1.1750. After the price consolidates above the level of 1.2070 and the line of Fibonacci downward fan, growth may continue to 1.2150 and 1.2250. Technical indicators don't give a clear signal. MACD histogram is growing in the positive zone, while stochastic is attempting a downward reversal. Fundamental events of the week include CPI and retail sales from the USA and industrial output volumes from the USA and Eurozone. Generally, growth may continue, but correction may develop in case the level of 1.1960 is broken through. The pair pound to dollar grew to the level of 1.3220 last week, and in case it is broken out, may continue to grow to the level of 1.330 and 1.3370. However, the movement of the price chart beyond the upper Bollinger Band opens the way for the beginning of correction. If the level of 1.3150 is broken down, it may continue to 1.3040 and 1.2930. Technical indicators show the continuation of growth. MACD histogram is growing in the positive zone, while stochastic is in the overbought area but is directed upwards. Fundamental events of the day include the meeting of the Bank of England that is to make decisions on the interest rate and relative comments, as well as CPI from the UK. In general, the continuation of growth is possible, but if the price consolidates below 1.3150, a decrease is not excluded. Last week, the pair dollar to yen reached its minimum values since last November at the level of 107.30. Currently, the pair has entered correction, the targets of which may be the levels of 109.0 and 109.45. The latter one is located near the middle line of Bollinger Bands. In case of a breakdown of the level of 108.10, the price may return to 107.30 and further decrease to 106.90. Technical indicators don't give a clear signal. MACD histogram is growing in the negative zone, and stochastic is reversing upwards. Fundamental events of the week include the release of industrial output volume data from Japan. Generally, the most possible option seems to be correction to the middle line of Bollinger Bands. The pair Australian dollar to US dollar last week rose to maximum values since January 2015 to the level of 0.8120 and is currently trying to correct to 0.8000 and 0.7945. The latter value is located near the middle line of Bollinger Bands. In case the price consolidates above the level of 0.8050, growth may resume to 0.8010 and 0.8165. Technical indicators give mixed signals. MACD histogram is growing in the positive zone, while stochastic has reversed downwards. Fundamental events of the week include the release of the data from the Australian labour market. In general, downward correction may develop, but one cannot exclude growth in case the level of 0.8050 is broken through. The quotes of gold last week grew to the level of 1357.0, but today were corrected. The fall may continue if the level of 1330.0 is broken down. In this case, the targets of the bears will be the levels of 1312.0 and 1296.50. The breakout of the level of 1343.50 that meets FIBA correction 38.2% will open the way for further growth to 1357.0 and 1370.0. Technical indicators don't give a clear signal. MACD histogram is growing in the positive zone, while stochastic is leaving the overbought area and forming a sell signal. Generally, downward correction is possible, but in case the price consolidates above the level of 1343.50, growth may resume. That's all for today, and good luck with your trading!